DeAndre, hello. What's up, dog? Surprise. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good. Hey, Cameron. Thanks, DeAndre. Today we shouldn't have anything too troublesome. Excuse me. The Nets, the Nets best ROM archive is going down? Really? What's the story behind that? Is it the one that I used? What's the archive? Is it the one that it looks like a fucking MS DOS directory? Okay, yeah, that one's legit. I used it. I did. Hey, Matt. Yeah, we got a bonus grind stream today. What happened? What's the story behind it going down? Aren't they based out of like Yugoslavia or something? You know what I mean? The upkeep costs skyrocketed? How's that work? Well, if it's that expensive, we already know they don't got the money to pay for it. People who don't want to pay money for video games are the ones that are going there in the first place. Hey, Diamond. AI? Oh, because of... Okay, sure. Yeah, yeah. Alright, I turned this the wrong way. Huh. Download demand skyrocketed, but donations didn't keep up with it. Dude, AI is ruining everything. When I tell you I want this bubble to burst as hard as possible, I mean, it's ridiculous. We're sacrificing everything for a gimmick, it feels like. I don't know, man. I don't know. Damn, really? That's what did it. I would have thought it was a legal thing. Like, yeah, we got guys. We got. But no, apparently not. Why the solo show? Slade wasn't able to play Mario Party tonight. He's got he's moving on to a new job, and so tonight he was gonna go to dinner with his soon to be ex coworkers. He'd been at his job for a long time, so I was like, oh yeah, spend some time with them. Probably the last time you're gonna see some of them. And then Micah just didn't want to play. He said he's busy tonight. But I got a lot of grinding to do anyway, so might as well hang out with somebody while I do it. I did do a little bit of grinding. I was telling Cameron this. I did some grinding, and then I tried doing the I did correctly set up the infinite walking exploit, so I'd be building friendship like passively, so I wouldn't have to be playing while I have my character walk. Uh, but then I forgot the key combination for disconnecting my controller, and I ended up doing the key combination for resetting the game. So I ended up resetting the game on accident. We're gonna get an encounter today. I decided I am gonna go for the cave encounter, the wild Pokemon there, simply because it's primarily ground types, and there's an electric type coming up that might scare us. The creator said that people were flooding the net with download managers that just scrape Miriam and pretend to be. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah. This is what I'm talking. Like in the piracy sphere, there's so many fucking scumbags. Like, look, I'm not here to. I'm just saying, like, there's just a lot of scumbags in that space. I'll just leave it at that. So it's hard to ever come at it from like a. I don't know, man. It's yeah. I. God damn it. You know, all it takes is a few people to ruin it for, you know, one of those things. Big Diamond with the 100 streams in a row. Oh my dog. You freak. Thanks, dude. Thanks for consistently hanging out and making things harder for me. Yeah, streaming the grind will make it less boring. And, I don't know, I just like interacting with you guys. Let's see, what are our encounters for the cave? Not the cave, actually. We're going to be doing the desert. Rock. Sorry, rock. What do they call it then, the encounter here? Like the Met location. Is it just rock? Because that would be hilarious if it's just rock. Yeah, Juke Diamond. Well, Diamond actually, didn't you miss the Pokemon Day one? Was that just yesterday? It was just yesterday. But I think Byron said, "Yo, like you can just watch the VOD and keep the stream going." Speaking of Pokemon Go, I got a shiny Inkay today. You got the platinum for unknown? Are you serious, dude? How'd you get the exclamation mark and question mark? If you catch the VOD. Okay, yeah. That's good. I felt bad, honestly. I was like, ah shit. He was literally at 99 and missed it at 99. I'm like, oh fuck, bro. I'm sorry, dog. You watch the VOD 30 minutes after the stream, you're good. You're in there like swimwear, buddy. Oh, trading in college? Jealous, dude. Well, yeah, I played some Pokemon Go today. I didn't. Did you guys pay for the ticket for Go? I did not, and I got the one shiny, which is which was the Inkay, which is cool. Oh, you guys can see my thing, my spreadsheet right here on the side. Oh, I guess I kind of could leave it up this way, but then I can't see chat. But anyway, this is what we're going for. Sandshrew, Gligar, and Trapinch. My god. My word. Sandshrew, Gligar, Trapinch. If we get the Trapinch, we could trade it for Meditite. I don't know. I don't think I will. If Brout was red, Nintendo would get sued. What's wrong with Brout? You're actually a Gekwa guy? You paid for the ticket, Diamond, and only got one? Oh, no fucking way. Matt, you paid for it as well? And how many shinies did you get? Oh, you didn't play that much, so it doesn't really matter. Brout is just the red Angry Bird. Oh, yeah, people have been comparing it to Angry Bird. He not that angry, though. He not that angry. He a little angry. He a little angry. He very cute. Yeah. Okay, Sandshrew, Gligar, Trapinch. 50% Sandshrew, 35% Gligar, 15% Trapinch. You got a shiny Victory Bell from a raid? I did the community day, so I already had a bunch of shinies, but of Victory Bell. But yeah. Yeah, it's definitely scaly bait. That's why I don't like Gekwa. It's gonna be like sexy Inteleon when it evolves, and I'm not ready for that. The internet's not ready for that. Okay, just keeping it real. I've warmed up to Gekwa though. I like the 2D art of it, the Sugimori art or whatever. I kind of like the key art for it. I think all three look pretty good. You know, somebody bet on Trapinch. What the? Trapinch kind of cool. The dog's growing on you, Matt. Yeah, I think I'm still Team Brout personally. Personally, I really dig Team. But yes, it's just gonna because I really liked Sobble and Quaxley, and I don't like either Final Evo, so I didn't pick either water starter. And usually, for the longest time, I was a water starter guy. And lately, it's just not been speaking for me. You started your LeafGreen Nuzlocke and you got a female hasty Bulbasaur? Dude, that's something actually that is nice to have as a female, because otherwise you have to get to Ditto. You have to catch the Ditto. Well, I guess by the time you get to the breeding, you should have access to Ditto, so. Pombon's final Evo leaked? Oh my god, what is this meme? God damn it, Toby Fox. Yeah, a lot of people compared it to Toby Fox. I get it. Let me see. Where am I putting my channel points? I'm betting on Gligar. Why not? I'm betting 1,000 channel points on Gligar. Up for grabs. Boom. 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 You need it. You want the Pomeranian to evolve into a little dog. This is your favorite set of first stages? Really? And they said Gen 1ers would never like Pokemon again, huh? That's how I felt about that's kind of how I felt about Gen 9, actually. Hey, Jimmy. This has not happened in a while. Usually I'm playing Mario Party on Saturdays on the Mario Party TV channel, but the group was unavailable to play today, so we're doing this instead. You can put 250,000 channel points in. That's amazing. They cap it at 250. That's amazing. I didn't know there was a cap. You did the name every Pokemon thing. Respect. I kind of want to try it. Yeah. I've been wanting to try it. I was thinking maybe that'd be like a donation incentive or sub goal. Like we do a special stream and do the trivia thing. You think Echo would be cool if it didn't look like it? Yeah, like its eyeballs and its head shape are a little interesting. You know, proportion wise, but it's to make it look cute, you know? At least I think. You named every Gen 1 through Formon. You missed only 2 in Gen 5. And you crashed out in Gen 6. That's kind of when you stopped playing, right? Which ones did you miss in Gen 5? Because I feel like I would struggle a little bit with Gen 5. Not gonna lie. There's a few in Gen 5 that, like, I haven't seen since Gen 5, you know? I think I'd be pretty good at Gen 6, though. No, I meant to astonish the other one. Oh, yeah, middle stages, for starters, have been fucking me up lately. Like, I have to really think hard about what's Thwacky's name, you know? Reboot. The water starters for the Switch games are trippy for me. I always forget, like, Inteleon's name. I had to focus on remembering Inteleon's name because I couldn't remember it myself. What else? Like, what's Inteleon's middle stage? Drizzile. Yeah. You got Quaxley, Dude, I don't know what Quaxly's evolution is called. I know Quaquaval, Quaxly. The middle stage, dude. Quaxly, Quaquaval. No fucking clue. Hold on. Quaxly evolves into Quaxwell. Ah. I knew it was Qua something. Quaxwell. He quacks well, you know, he's a good quacker. How many you could do each gen in a row? So you got like 700 mons total, huh? That's pretty good out of 1,025. You can name every Paradox Mon? Yeah, because those are all just phrases. I don't think I could name every Paradox, though, actually. Now that I think about it. You like the ones where they play the cry, Jimmy? My buddy Mr. Doom is incredibly good at remembering the cries and what Pokemon that is. That's like his specialty. The Goat Squirtle is the best water starter, but I love Mudkip myself. I got a Hundo Mudkip. Oh man, I'm so glad in Pokemon Go they brought back the legacy moves for the Hoenn starters. I had a Hundo Combuskin and a Hundo Grovyle waiting for like 3 years to get their legacy moves, to get Blast Burn and Frenzy Plant. Because I missed it the one time that they did the moves for those guys. But thankfully I was on it this time. So now I have a Hundo version of all 3 Hoenn starters, Megas. Hell yeah. Fuck this game, let's do Name the Mons instead. Don't tempt me, bro. I gotta look at this. We got a lot of catching up to do. Don't tempt me. One thing I could do is if I got the leveling that I needed, I could leave XD on in the background doing the walk into ledge thing to build up friendship, and then just do the quiz while that's in the background. You know what I mean? I'd be down for that. Yeah, I read LeafGreen has the move tutor for Blast Burn and all that. Dude, that sounds like a lot of data, Cameron. Yeah, that's insane. Matt, you're on that as well? You guys being naughty. So naughty. I cannot encourage this behavior. I pretend I do not see it. You know? Oh, you just get it. You get it. You're funny, dude. I get it. I'm not saying anything. I'm not doing anything. I just understand. Yeah. Why'd I astonish again? I forget Swablu isn't a dragon yet. A friend of yours is downloading the entire... See, that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal because it will still be out there in some form or manner or whatever. It's just gonna be different people hosting it or different whatever, but yeah. It's gonna be out there. I'm sure people are working on it. They're gonna do it. I believe. You know. I will say, I don't want to pay $2,000 for Pokemon Box. And I'll leave it at that. Yeah, that's true. It had literally everything, right? Yeah. And it was, you knew it was reliable and you knew it was legit and all that. I get it. But I do think something like that will be back. The PS2 library is 19 terabytes. Jesus Christ. I mean, PS2 had a lot of games. And they weren't small. Oh my god. Hey, we got a crit. Yeah, we're chipping this guy down. Slowly but surely. .chd. I've never seen that extension in my life. I don't know what the fuck that is. Is it like a compressed version? Does it do something with it? Oh, I gotta switch out. It's a CD image extension. You can rick most CD consoles too. Interesting. Even like GameCube? Because GameCube's got that weird disc. Like, it's not a CD per se. Yeah, it compresses it down. That's cool. So instead of ass loads of images, it might just be 1 or 2 images. That makes sense. I don't know shit about data, but it sure makes sense. I just got pursued by a doe duo. Just want to put that out there. Is Nuzleaf a dark type yet? I think it is. Hopefully Zubat. Yeah, I have Zubat holding the Soothe Bell. I do think Teddy Ursa is at 4 return hearts. I think it's at over 200 friendship. I finally backed up my save, and that's what it said anyway. All I have to know is we used to rip CDs to their image archives, and there's like 5 to 12, and then now you can do it to 1 or 2, huh? It's over 200! What, 200? There's no way that can be right. Yeah, it is. It's true. I think it is over 200. Look at those little nipples. Did you guys see Nuzleaf's little nipples? Oh, shit. Zoom in on Nuzleaf again, please. God damn it. Nipple leaf. Oh, you can barely see the little nipple pixels pop in and out. Man, we should have named him Nipples. Fuck. That's fine. We named him, Groot. He's gonna lose the nipples when he evolves, you know what I mean? It'd be weird to call him Nipples when he loses them. But damn it, he's got nipples for now. It's a bit chilly. It is a mountain. We are pretty high up. It's Mount Battle, you know? Yeah, Flareon does know how to shake its ass, though. That's for sure. Flareon has no shame. Damn, everybody's at level 22 here now. Ho, are you ready? Sure thing, Mr. Robel. Rebel. This is a fun battle because this is one of the few instances where you 2v1 them. This guy only has 1 Pokemon. I think I want a Poison Powder, actually, because I'm not going to do very much damage at all. You pick Jolteon in Gen 1? Jolteon's my goat. Vaporeon is very memorable. It's like... You know what I mean? It's a very cute cry. Vaporeon has a good cry. I missed the supersonic. Dude, that's gonna... One turn of confusion will do more damage than leech life anyway. I'm just gonna keep going for confusion. Hoo-hoo, kind of cute, isn't he, guys? I like that in this game we can see both legs. Let's see, I took 11 damage from that peck. I can take a crit, but I'm just gonna heal. I'll just synthesize. By the way, there's about 15 minutes left for anyone in chat who would like to predict our next encounter and suggest a nickname if you get it right. If you can predict the next encounter we get based on those odds in the poll, you get to try and name it. So yeah. We've got some channel points bet on everything. I bet on Gligar. I don't even know what I really want in this situation here. I guess maybe Trapinch. Whichever one has the best move pool, which I guess would be... They all have kind of shitty level up move pools is the thing. I don't know. I'm just going for it because Mirror B has a bunch of crappy shadow Pokemon. And we could use the extra Poke slot. Yeah. And we could use a ground type. I'd like a ground type. Rock immunity. Or not rock immunity. Imagine if something was immune to rock. Holy shit. Rock resistance is nice to have. You have a Focus Energy Flareon in Stadium? How would... Is Focus Energy just a level up move for Eevee? I guess it is, right? In Gen 1? Yeah, I guess it would be. Focus Energy Flareon sounds weird, though. You know what I mean? It's like Focus Energy Vaporeon. Like, what are these guys doing trying to crit? You know? It's not as bad as Focus Energy Umbreon, though. Suck it. Yes, good. Good. Little vampire bat. Dude, this animation for Poison Powder goes hard. It looks so good. I did see that. The remix. I'm gonna play it for you guys now, because holy shit. And I was posting this in the Discord, and I sent it to a bunch of people. But I was like, this is the best thing that came out of the 30th Pokemon anniversary. Not Pokemon Weewa, not Fire Red, Leaf Green on Switch. No. The 2026 Mirror B remix is the best thing I saw all Pokemon Day. Hold on. Mirror B. Alright, let me play it for you guys. Did I mute the game? No, let me mute the game. And yeah, the desktop is on. Alright. Oh wait, this is the XD one. Oh! I didn't know he did an XD one. Or I guess I did actually. Yeah, I did watch this one. Okay, we'll listen to that one later. That's the one from this game, but this is the one he uploaded yesterday. It's the Colosseum theme. Oh, it's a little loud, isn't it? I think it's a little loud. Yeah, I'll turn it down. He added some new parts to it as well. It's good. It's got a little animation of Mirror B dancing with his Ludicolo. I love it. Such a banger. This is still Mr. Doom's ringtone on his phone for me. If I call Mr. Doom, it'll play this song. Yeah, he also worked on PBR. Which I think a lot of people forget that Genius Sorority worked on PBR. Or staff from Genius Sorority. Sonority. I always say sorority. I think it's sonority. Oh shit, I fell asleep. I go time. Your legit team from HGSS was not legit enough for PBR. I do remember Buck Bumble, yes. I don't think it'll happen with this game, though, with Colosseum. Otherwise, my streams would have been getting nuked when I played through Colosseum, and it never happened, you know? I think it's just some shitty shithead that doesn't actually own Buck Bumble. Put a copyright on it or whatever. Hey, Melodic. We're listening to the Pokemon Colosseum Maribel remix that just came out yesterday. Oh, Sunkern and Puchiana? Yeah, we're gonna shit on that. Someone made an Emerald ROM hack where you play as Egon? You walk ultra slow, text is slow, your Pikachu is old and has a beard. Oh my god, what? they made an Egon ROM hack? Ain't nobody trying to play as Egon, are you kidding me? Anyway, let's bring back the game music here. Pikachu has the slowest XP rate? Oh my god. Okay, so what I'm hearing is this is just for masochists, is this ROM hack. Then again, most ROM hacks are designed for masochists, right? That's actually a factual statement. It's called Pokemon Slow. Ew. That sounds fun. Hope everybody's having a good weekend, by the way. Saturday night. It's a Saturday night. I have no bonus stars. What's this? I don't know the exact quote from Futurama. Futurama. It's a Saturday, like, Fry is gonna play an arcade machine. Right. All right. It's a Saturday night. I have no date, a 2-liter bottle of Shasta, and on my Rush mixtape. Let's rock. Yeah. Claude took that as, he took that scene and made a meme out of it because we usually play on Saturday night. It's a Saturday night. I have no bonus stars. Futurama's pretty good. That's a sound card. On someone's channel. Hey, Elmeister! Whoa! What's up, dog? Love you, buddy. We are so back. And so are you. Thanks for the 85 months. Holy crap. Thanks for staying sub to my channel for so long, buddy. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good-ass Saturday night. We were just talking about it's the weekend. It's the freaking weekend, baby. We're going to have some fun. You're hanging out with Matt? In person? You guys are in the same hotel room together? Y'all sharing the same bed? That's amazing. I just played. Oh, hey, Teddy Ursa picked something up. What is it? A super potion. Rip. Teddy Ursa, if you could pick up a rare candy, that'd be great. That'd be great. You guys were playing Mario Party 2? Aww. What board? What board are you guys playing, huh? Tell me it's Westernland, but I'm guessing it's actually Spaceland. Oh, okay, Horrorland. That was my third guess out of 6 options. I would have gotten there eventually. This Tailo is going to be annoying. How about I stun spore it? No, actually, it has guts, right. I think I'm actually going to switch here. Why haven't they brought back the costumes? That's a good-ass question, sir. That is a great question. I don't know. They're hating. I think that's the answer. They're hating. Because it's more work. You got to make a new version of that model. To be fair, like designing a 3D character nowadays is like exponentially more polygons than they were on the N64. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean they couldn't do it. They absolutely could and should. If they want us to be happy, anyway. You know what I mean? I guess Nintendo just doesn't want to be happy. They don't want us to be happy. They don't want us to be dressed up as cute little wizards and cowboys and what have you. It's a shame, you know, Nintendo just not showing us the love that we deserve. Yeah, they don't like soul. It's soulless, actually. But it is cool, yeah. I mean, it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't really impact it for me either. It's not a big deal. But it is nice. It's a nice little plus. Y'all, I'm trying to hatch Halucha eggs in Pokemon Go. I didn't walk it enough to hatch my first batch of eggs, so I don't know if I have a Halucha. But I would love to get a shiny Halucha in Pokemon Go. Oh, please let me see that shiny Halucha. Second favorite Pokemon all time. You're walking to 10 tomorrow? Yeah, I didn't get out of the house until like 2:30 or 3. So I didn't play very much. I think maybe if I wake up early tomorrow, maybe I'll go out early. I don't know. Okay, this next fight is bullshit. And I'm sure I will end up showing you why. This fucking trainer right here is full of shit. She's sending out Surskit and Pineco, okay? Guys, here's the thing. These trainers here at the beginning of Mount Battle, their movesets are just based off what the level up movesets are for those Pokemon at that level. Okay? So, pop quiz. Does anybody know what Pineco learns before level 12 and why I'm switching out my training Pokemon in this situation? I should have put Flareon in the front, actually. I shouldn't have even led with the other guys. Yeah, the Pineco knows self-destruct. I swear to God, if it rips it on turn 1, I'm going to be so pissed. Okay, he's tackling, thank God. This thing knows how to self-destruct. It's very scary. It also has Protect. I think Protect is also a level up move for it. Pineco is just goated with it, I guess. Did that Pineco just fucking fly? He's about to. I'm about to send his ass to the moon. Here we go. It does also learn Protect naturally, yeah. So it's Pineco is literally tailor-made for doubles. It comes at level 1 with maybe it's not level 1, but at level 1 it comes with the 2 best doubles moves: Protect, Self-Destruct / Explosion. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's nice that Sturdy doesn't work like that in this game. Imagine if Sturdy actually protected you from a one-hit KO. It just protects you from one-hit KO moves. But, yeah, that'd be some bullshit. Alright, let's switch back out so these guys get the Nincada experience. Pineco is an iconic Pokemon. I don't think that sentence has ever been said before. Pineco of all things. Pineco is an iconic Pokemon. Says who? You know? Oh, you guys got like less than a minute to predict, guys. We're coming down to the wire for what our next encounter is. It's locking in momentarily. Last minute gamble, anybody? What's our rock Pokespot encounter gonna be? Locked in. Okay. Who bet on what? Let's see. Diamond bet on Sandshrew. I bet on Gligar. Matt and Cameron bet on Trapinch. I like Trapinch a lot. I'm not going to lie. Trapinch for a long time was one of, if not my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. What made me change my mind, Diamond? The next boss fight has a Raichu, and we're guaranteed a ground type from this cave. So that was one thing. The other thing is that Mirror B has a bunch of shitty Pokemon. And so I was like, you know what? The alternative to this encounter table is I probably get something really bad anyway. Let me just take it now as a wild Pokemon. So that's what we're doing. Good showing. Keep it up. Fuck you and your Pineco, ma'am. You know what you're trying to do. Let's see, we got a ball toy in here. Why is the beauty more like a hot teacher? Because that's... When I picture a beauty, that's what I think of, right? A hot teacher? Who else got a... Right, guys? Y'all all remember that hot teacher that you had growing up? I actually can't think of one, personally. I never had the hots for a teacher. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird for that. I think it's weirder to have the hots for a teacher, but who knows, you know? I mean, they got that song, right? Hot for Teacher by whoever the fuck it is. It was in Guitar Hero, okay? Every kid had hots for at least one teacher. Dude, I'd have to dig real deep into the memory bank, but I don't think so. Yeah, Cameron, you did not. I figure you did not. Yeah, I don't know. You remember thinking that teachers were hot and discussing it? Diamond, a whole can of worms. Yeah, yeah. It is a big can of worms, and it's there's some ugly worms up in there for sure. Nice one-hit KO, Hoppip. Who said Hoppip can't one-hit KO a ball toy, huh? Let me tell you right now, it's possible. I like how Chikorita shakes her butt. Y'all notice that? Chikorita also shaking her ass. It's very cute with that little nub of a tail. Hell yeah, look at this. Cutie. I guess I could switch. Yeah, I can switch Zubat back in. I just didn't want to get hit by Psybeam from the ball twin. Why? Why, Matt? Why? I figured it was a typo. You were going to start typing something and you're just a little too eager. Hit enter immediately. Premature message. You know, we've all been there. We've all had a premature message come out that we weren't planning on. It was an accident. I promise it. This doesn't usually happen to me, you know? Usually it's much longer than that. Yeah. No, I get it, Matt. Look, don't worry. Yeah, it did sound like that. Well, like you were asking why. Yeah, yeah. Oh, shit, it's reflecting. Dude, Chikorita's so cute. Guys, I was thinking about this, okay? This, literally, like, this week. And I blame you guys. I blame chat for this. I blame you guys. I'm getting to the point where I think Chikorita... Look at her little ass. Look at her little... I think Chikorita line might have become my favorite Gen 2 starter. And it's because you guys made me use Chikorita in Crystal. I'm getting to that point, dude. I'm really digging Chikorita. I think it's very cute. I think it's cool. Oh, and not only that, but you guys made me use it in ZA. And I'm like, dude, I kind of dig it. I dig Meganium. I dig Mega Meganium. And I've been a Totodile fan as well. When I actually played Gen 2 as a kid, I picked for alligator and I used for alligator on my team. But yeah, I don't know, man. Chikorita been slapping. I do love Meganol. How did we end up like spelling that to get it to work? I think I put a Y in there or something. Meganol, which is also hilarious because then it puts the word gay in the middle, but that's not censored. But Meganol without the Y is censored. Anyway, yeah, love it. Love it. I'm a big fan of Meganol, Chikorita, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, I've been Chikorita pilled, actually. And I really didn't think that was going to happen to me. I've always liked Totodile a lot. It's very cute. It's very fun. But I don't like for alligator that much. It's just kind of ugly and kind of a weird, like, lanky looking, awkward looking thing. Cyndaquil is very cute, very cool. Typhlosion's okay. Typhlosion's kind of boring, to be honest. And then it doesn't help that modern Typhlosion doesn't have the fire coming out, so he looks even lamer. Quilava best middle stage. Quilava's pretty good. But that's the thing. Like these guys only have the fire out every once in a while when they decide to have it out, and it kind of ruins the Pokemon line for me. Quilava looks pretty bad in 3D as well. Like we used it in Colosseum, and I was like, I don't like how he's like standing up awkward and weird. I don't know. Anyway, we got Vander coming up. This is the final boss of the first Mount Battle area. He will give us 200 Poke Coins. Sorry, Poke Coupons. I'm Pokemon Go on the brain. I was thinking Poke Coins. No, Poke Coupons. Poke Coupones. Game Freak should go back to 2D. That's what I'm saying. You know, the problem even, it's not... the graphics themselves, like with the quality that they've been going with, obviously it's not great, but a lot of that would be fixed if they had good art direction. You can make a pixel game look so damn good, especially in this day and age. There's no reason why they couldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, if people are willing, so many people are willing to replay Fire Red Leaf Green on their Switches, even more people would play a new sprite-based Pokemon game. You know, I mean, at least that's what I think. Um, so yeah, that's my take on that. Gen 10 does look good from what they showed. I agree with that. It looks good. It's a beautiful game. It looks beautiful. Let me see. What if I keep Pom Pom in? Sunspore you. Swap battery out. For... Are you a dark type yet? You are. Okay. For Cinder, I guess. Yeah, I heard that. Well, I kind of assumed, Cameron. I don't know that we confirmed that yet, but in the trailer for Pokemon Weewa, which get ready to call it Weewa, um, in Weewa, the trailer had a Pokemon Center and a Pokemart, and it was just a stall. You know, so there's no building for Pokemarts. It's just it's like that. So I guess they just really can't handle unloading and reloading the world map. And honestly, okay, if you I got confused. Are you fucking kidding me? If you think about it, it makes a little bit of sense from the perspective of like they spawn in so many Pokemon when you're out in the overworld. To despawn and respawn those would be a little taxing, I imagine, on the game. Obviously, like they should be able to handle it. They should be able to design it around that. But clearly they decided that they don't want to deal with it. So Pokemon Winds has too much wind in it. How do we know that? Is this more leaks? They just can't stop leaking? Now that I think about it, I don't even know which game I want to get. Winds and Waves. Oh, it's a too much water joke. Okay. Did you guys see that the Pokemon Twitter account referenced that? They actually referenced it. IGN put a tweet out that said like there's so much water here, and then the Pokemon account commented 7.8 out of 10. And I'm gonna keep it real. 7.8 out of 10 feels like a generous score for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Like I think that's more than fair to give Oras 7.8 out of 10. And on top of that, I think too much water is kind of a fair take on Hoenn. You know? Yeah, I dropped Oras as well. I stopped at like Route 119. At that point, I got there and I was like, dude, this feels a little too slow for me. I'm tapping out, you know? I don't know, call me crazy. Just felt like that. Yeah, I'd rather play Emerald. Exactly. Now I will play Oras when we get to Gen 6. I do want to like actually play through that at some point in my life. But yeah, it's a shame. Hey, Pom Pom is gonna learn Sleep Powder. Yes, please. Okay, we're gonna go with healing is very good. I think we get rid of Stun Spore and keep Poison Powder. What do you guys think? If you could keep 2 powders, which powders would you keep? What does everyone usually do? Because I feel like every time I have to decide on a grass type which 2 to keep, I pick a different option every time. Besides obviously always keeping Sleep, you know. Poison's Garbo. I kind of like Poison for slowly damaging Pokemon. But Poison, regular Poison is definitely worse status-wise than Paralysis and... Oh, I forgot I'm going to get Leech Seed. Oh, shit, you're right. I get Leech Seed soon, right? Maybe we go Sleep Powder, Leech Seed anyway, so this is just a placeholder. Both of these are placeholders. Yeah, let's just go this. If only I had Toxic. Well, fun fact, we can actually get Toxic without too much trouble in this game. It's the first TM you get on one of the Colosseums. You get Leech Seed right after becoming Skiploom. I think I have to turn down Skiploom because I get Leech Seed at level 20. Yeah, as Hoppip. Skiploom, I think it's level 22. It is. Oh shit, I forgot about soundproof. That's hilarious. I just got soundproof checked. I got ability checked by a Whismer. Get wrecked, me. Noob. You never see Hoppip. You'll see a lot of it if you play the post game of Fire Red Leaf Green. Not a lot of it, I guess, but it's prevalent on a few. Hey, Lenny. That's right. Balls on the weekend. What's up, dog? Yeah, we're doing a special Saturday stream because the guys didn't come over to hang out today for Mario Party. Yay, 200 Poke coupons. Oh, Mirror B's popping off. Uh-oh. He better not be at the rock spot because then that means I can't get a wild Pokemon for now. He's at Oasis. Cool. The goat is here. The people's champ is here. Yay. All right, we get the Macho Brace now for doing this. So we can EV train the fuck out of our guys. Love that. It's... Oh my god, that's Mirror B's music. It's way harder to remember something when you don't know what you missed. Oh, sure. So you're trying to nickname everything and it doesn't tell you what you got or not, huh? Yeah, that'd be the tough part for me. Yeah, and the ones you won't remember, you won't even know that they're missing. It's not even that you don't remember the name, it's you don't remember them existing. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be tricky. I will definitely I think I'd max out at like 800 Pokemon off the top of my dome, but yeah, maybe 900. I think I could get I think I could push 900 Pokemon known. Oh fuck, do I not have a snack here? Yeah, I don't have a snack. Damn it, we got to put a snack and then we can. All right. I'll just put one. We'll come back once that thing pops off. Bum, ba, ba. Goldeen and Psyduck. Oh, you were missing 4 Cantomons, and it was Goldeen and Psyduck family, huh? There's people out there probably that have memorized the entire Pokedex in order, so they would probably just rattle it off like that, right? That'd be the smart thing to do. All right, running back in. We'll leave when the Poke spot opens up, though. When someone starts eating our cake, we'll know. We will know as soon as our cake is getting eaten. That snack. The fossils, yeah. And you think of them by route. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to do it. But yeah, then you're going to miss weird, like, gift encounters. Stuff like that. Fishing as well. Yeah, yeah. Oh, bullet seed you. Green or yellow, what's up? You getting bullied by green? I think I would struggle a lot on Gen 7 of the Pokedex. I think Gen 7. Yeah, dude. Now that I think about it, Gen 7 is actually factually the generation I've spent the least time playing because I only beat Moon once. I did one like regular ass playthrough of Moon, and then I like got through the first island. No, not even. I'm still on the first island of Ultra Moon, and that's it. So I've spent probably less than 100 hours playing Gen 7. That is definitely the least I've spent on any generation of Pokemon. You haven't touched SM? I think uh, I think if you want a better version of Sword and Shield, I think you'll like Sun and Moon. They are handholdy, but if you can get past that, I think the actual like process of using Pokemon and like the Pokemon variety and all that is pretty good. And those are like the hard, well, at least Ultra, the Ultra games are the hardest in the mainline series. Bar none, that shit is hard. You're fighting 1v2s throughout the whole game. There's a bunch of trainers that are pretty tough in the game. There's some hardcore trainers that use Z moves. Harder than Calo, I don't know for sure because I've never Nuzlocked Ultra, but I could see it. I could see it being harder than Ultra. Or sorry, I could see it being harder than Colosseum. Because I think Ultra, especially if you're trying to beat every single trainer like I do, um, Ultra has more unfair fights than Colosseum does. All of the totem fights are unfair as fuck. Like you basically have to have the exact correct Pokemon counter for some of those totems, or you will have several deaths. Um, there's the Z move trainers, so they get a free nuke off on you. Like, Oh, and then Ultra Necrozma is like apparently a legendary run killer if you don't have the right strategy to beat him. Like you either have to use Toxic on him or you have to have a Dark type to beat Ultra Necrozma without deaths. That's as I understand it. I still haven't played through it though. Gen 6 was the best online mode. I agree with that. Dude, Gen 6 online was so good. Jimmy, I'm so sad that you don't know the beauty of the what was it called? The what was the online called in that game? It wasn't Sea Gear. Whatever it was great. Like people would show up as being online on the bottom of your screen and you could just tap their icon and challenge them to battle or trade or whatever. It was like so present and so accessible. And they never did that shit again, you know? Yeah. And nowadays you have to go through like 3 different menus. You have to go into a menu to choose to be online. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Anyway. The best Pokemon is at its best when it makes interacting with and playing with other people easy. And they haven't really been on that lately. They haven't really been doing it that well. Because the cool thing about Gen 6 was like there was no room for online play or there was no menu for online play. It was just there in front of you as you played. So it always felt to me as I played through Gen 6 that I was playing it alongside other people, even though I really wasn't. It gave me that sensation, that feeling of like, oh, we're all online together, you know? Even though obviously you couldn't see them or anything like that. It was a good enough facsimile that it felt like that. Yeah, battling was great. I did a lot of breeding in Gen 6. I've never bred in a Pokemon game as much before or since Pokemon Y. To the point that my Pokemon Y save file has the most time played on it of any of my Pokemon games ever. I've actually played Y the most, which seems kind of wrong, but yeah, it's true. Yeah, I played the shit out of Y, you know. O powers were a little annoying, yeah. But I like that they existed. I like that you could, buff your hatching speed or whatever. Yeah, your shiny Metagross and Emeralds. Your goat Metagross. Melodic, yeah, gotta work on that mashing, you know? The mash tech. You never got a shiny Skuntank? I could show you how to RNG manip in Gen 4. It's pretty easy, and you can get a flawless shiny Skuntank. Shit, I might even just take that up as a project for myself and trade it to you. That's lame? Alright, never mind. Sorry guys, never mind. Cameron's too good for RNG manip. He wants to earn it by spending dozens of hours. I get it. I get it. It is like, but it's still pretty satisfying when you get the exact right timing, because it is still like 1/60th of a second frame perfect timing to get the thing, you know? Oh, you don't want to grind for it ever again? Yeah, don't worry. RNG manip, you're not grinding. You will get it the same day you learn how to do it is the same day you'll get your shiny perfect Stunky or whatever. You know? Oh, you don't like that either. All right, never mind. Cameron's just never going to have a shiny Stunky, actually. Confirmed. Never mind. Take it back. Taking it back. This guy's never going to get a shiny Stunky ever again. Well, you could get one in Pokemon Go. That's legit. You know, you're just playing the game, and then they'll have an event, and they'll shiny boost it, and then you just encounter a bunch, and then you find one randomly. Yeah, in Gen 6 with Masuda method, it wasn't too bad. Shiny egg hunting. Oh, or even, yeah, there was like shiny boosts. And that was the first time they cut the shiny rate in half, and yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Yeah, sitting there with half a dozen consoles resetting is no fun either. Yeah, look, the bottom line is shiny hunting, no matter how you do it, is either going to be unfun or lame or a waste of time, or however you want to put it. Shinies weren't meant to be hunted, guys. Shinies were not meant to be hunted, but now we're in a generation where shinies are advertised as a perk of DLC. So now they're not going to be rare like they were because everyone wants them and everyone wants to get them. So yeah. I would think you'd have your favorite mon. I didn't know that you didn't have a Stunky. That makes me sad. That's stinky. Do we have any? No, not yet. At this point, we should be able to customize the colors. I would love some kind of personalized touch for my Pokemon. I agree with that. I would love a personalized touch. They released a... I'll show you guys this Pikachu plush. They released a 30th anniversary Pikachu plush. And I think this is what every Pokemon transferred up from Gen 1 should look like. Every single Gen 1 mon should look like this. Hold on. This guy right here. There he is. Dude, if you transfer it specifically from Gen 1, okay, they should all just have a pixel variant skin. And it's fat as well, of course, because it's Gen 1. Like, I think this is super cute and super cool. The fuck just beeped at me? And I love it. I'm not even a big Pikachu fan, but I'm tempted to get this doll because it's so cool and so cute. What am I gonna do here? I don't like this trainer. Maybe I Sunspore the Dodo. They should just get rid of shinies. Yeah, I love the stadium approach. Damn, I love that. I love that so much. I think... Because Stadium 2... Did Stadium 2 do that? I think it also did, right? Stadium 2 also had the different hues. Yeah, I think that would be cool because they've experimented with like trainer ID. They need to do more with like your unique trainer ID affecting the game in a certain way. I think it'd be neat if like depending on your trainer ID, like all of your Pokemon were a certain hue. Like say the trainer ID is a range from 0 to 99999. Depending on where you are in that scale, places you, in a certain scale on the color spectrum, and all of your Pokemon are slightly shifted in color. Like, that's such a... I feel like that'd be such a simple thing to implement. Maybe not simple, but, like, I think that'd be such a cool thing to implement, and would make it, I don't know, make it cool. Fuck, man. I think that'd be cool, guys. Shit. That's all I'm saying. Alright, let's see if we have 4 return hearts. They should introduce mutants. Oh, God. Tumor. My Pikachu has a tumor, guys. I got the trainer ID that gives Pikachu a tumor. No. Yeah, we're getting near max return, by the way. Huggy is hugging the shit out of these guys. It is not the tumor. What is it then? Arnold? Yep, 4 hearts. Teddiursa trying to pop off here. Come on, Teddy. Big Teddy. My big Teddy queen. My big Teddy Ursa queen is what I'm saying. Hell yeah. Win or lose, it's best to experience real battles. Keeping it real, keeping it raw, keeping it fresh, right? I would really love for this Pokespot to pop off for me. So we can grind our third Pokemon simultaneously. That'd be cool. That'd be great. Apparently, the way it works is even while you're in battles, the Mirror B radar and the Pokespot radar are advancing in RNG. Apparently. That's the theory. I know, when we're seeing this encounter, the game needs to give it to me. For once in an Ore game, the game decides what the encounter is and when. Usually it's up to me. Never. No, we need that guy. Whatever it is. Whatever it's going to be, we're going to need it as death fodder, probably, to keep these actually good Pokemon alive. I'm kind of wondering... King's Rock does not stack with multi-hit moves, correct? Because I could buy a King's Rock here in Mount Battle, but I don't think it stacks with multi-strikes. Oh shit, it totally does. It totally does stack. In Gen 2, it did not stack with multi-hits. In Gen 3 and 4, it does. And then in Gen 5, it in Gen 5, I'm not sure if it does or not, actually. The Bulbapedia page is kind of vague on that point. But, y'all ever seen King's Rock Bullet Seed top it, bro? Pokemon and Battle Frontier use it sometimes? Okay, yeah. Bastards. The Battle Frontier is like a who's who of bullshit strategies, you know? Dude, that would be kind of a diabolical moveset. Can you imagine, like, Sleep obviously is incredibly strong, but going like Leech Seed, Stun Spore, King's Rock, Bullet Seed. Yo. Yo. And then it's a 10% chance per Bullet Seed hit. I mean, oh my god. Oh god, that sounds so toxic. Slap toxic on there on the moveset. That's too many status effects. You're doing too much with that, but yeah. Parafusion, King's Rock. Gen 3 Frontiers just toxic, period. Yeah, it sure is. I need to start working on the Emerald Pokemon teams again, because I think I'm at the point where I have enough Pokemon between Fire Red and between Leaf Green and Emerald. I think I could actually beat some of the Frontiers now, even without breeding. I think we could do some of the easier ones. So we could mix that into the Ore streams and whatnot. I mean, Ore is not a... I mean, XD is not a long game. We're not that far off from being done story-wise with everything in Gen 3. Which is kind of crazy, because we started about a year ago, didn't we? We started Emerald about a year ago, so it took me about a year to get through this, streaming twice a week. That's not bad, because Gen 3 has the most content for sure. Gen 3 had 4 games for me to play through. No other generation is going to have that many. Well, actually, I guess Gen 8 has 4 games, but Legends Arceus doesn't count. How are you nuzlocking Legends Arceus? I mean, holy shit. Hmm. Yeah. Thinking. I think I should have put all my Poke Snacks, actually, instead of just one. Let's see. Poke Snack, pop off. Pop off now. Pop off now. The mirror radar went off. That's good. Yeah, there's no snacks. I'm gonna check even though it's gone. Is my food still there? It is. Okay. As long as the food's still there, I'm good. That means that eventually something will show up. Probably. Hopefully. Probably. Huh. Fun old man cabin. Let me see what the multi-strike page says about flinching. Did they change King's Rock later to not work with multi-strikes, or has that always been a thing? I'm really not sure about that. Let's see. King's Rock. Each strike has an independent chance. Huh. I think maybe ever since Gen 3, it works. Whoa, wait a second. There's a glitch with multi-strike attacks. Hold on, let me see if I can understand this correctly. In every Generation 3 game, oh, except for Emerald and XD, there is a glitch. If you use a multi-strike move other than triple kick against a target with an ability that inflicts status condition on contact, like Shroomish has Effect Spore, and the multi-hit move triggers Effect Spore, there's a 1% chance that the Shroomish also gets affected by their own ability. What? I don't think I've ever seen that happen. It only happens in Ruby, Sapphire, Fire, LeafGreen, and Colosseum. Only. That's basically all of Gen 3, but I didn't know about that glitch. That's weird. Slap them up. Dude, I want a... You know what I want? I want a Skill Link Pokemon. Skill Link shows up in Gen 4, right? Yeah. Shelder family. Oh, wow. Shelder's the only one that had it as an ability in Gen 4. What? Hold on. Shelder and Cloyster are the only Skill Link Pokemon in Gen 4? That's fucked up. That's super fucked. Because everything else was a hidden ability in Gen 5. Until Picky Peck. Picky Peck can have it as a main ability. Wow, that's weird. That's super weird. And I still haven't caught a Shelder in any of these Nuzlocke runs. To be fair, I haven't been trying for it. It's not... Cloyster's not that good. Until I get Skill Link. Cloyster's pretty good in Gen 1, actually. I'll take that back. Cloyster's pretty good in Gen 1, but, like, there's so many good water types. You know? Yeah. Alright, show me some pie. When are they gonna eat my pie? Where is my cake? Still got a piece of cake there. Okay. Is this the fucking... This is the self-destruct lady, isn't it? This fucking old-ass bitch. She thought I wouldn't notice that she has a self-destruct... Oh, no, never mind. It's not this one. Sorry, lady. I was being raw. Calling her out for something that she didn't do. What pie are we talking about? The Poke Snack. It just looks like a slice of cheesecake. What was Shuckle and Cloister only? Shelder and Cloister only. Hope you had a good shit, buddy. Um, Skill Link in Gen 4. Only Shelder and Cloister had Skill Link. Isn't that weird? That's fucking weird. Lenny, you're playing Late Night Rivals, dude? You're on the Rivals grind, big boy? Who do you main in Rivals? Be honest. You're a Luna Snow main, aren't you? Huh? Keep it real, Lenny. I really think Luna Snow. You strike me as a Luna Snow guy. You're trolling. I did not just call that out, did I? I feel like you would play Luna Snow. I don't know what it is. I just feel like, yeah, Lenny likes Luna Snow. In my brain, that's... Nah, ain't no way that's your most play. Do I know you or do I know you, dude? You're trolling me. You're just making me feel good about myself. I appreciate you doing that for me, big boy. Maybe you mentioned it in a previous stream and it was like just a little nugget in my brain that I'd forgotten. I can't guess 2 and 3. Probably not. 2 and 3. I'm gonna throw out. Yeah, I probably. I'll throw out Mr. Fantastic and and Hawkeye. Those are my next guesses, and I know they're both wrong. You know, I only know what's number 1 for you. Fair enough. Dude, I know so many people that play Rivals. Honestly, it makes me want to play. Something that's very important for me, game-wise, is like, is there a community of people playing it? Do people play it as well? Like, and yeah, a lot of people play Rivals, and it's free to play. Like, it would just be an interesting thing to just do for fun. One thing that's keeping me from playing it, though, is, I don't like that it's not on Switch. I don't like that I'd have to play on my PC. I don't actually like gaming on my PC. That being said, I've put like 1,000 hours into Street Fighter 6 on PC. So I guess I'm lying when I say that. You one-tricked Luna for a while, but then you realize tanks are way more fun. Oh, so maybe like Thing? Is Thing in your top 3? Or Hulk? Oh, yeah, you would. I think you would play Hulk. Switch 2 Rivals would run like shit. Really? Bummer. Mod your Switch and put Rivals on your Switch. I don't think that's how that works, buddy. Oh, we're going to deny this because we want Leech Seed ASAP. We only have a couple levels to go before Leech Seed. Thing number 2, Hulk number 4. Ah, close, dog, close. Yeah, mash that B button. Yeah, we only need 2 level ups. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We just want Leech Seed a little bit earlier because that'll help us with grinding. And the next level cap is 23 anyway, so. You love playing Storm? Yeah, I think one thing for me with Rivals, it's not even like a rival specific thing, it's more so I guess with Marvel, I don't know what it is about Marvel superheroes or just superheroes in general. I have a hard time relating to and liking superhero characters. I don't know why. I just don't. Like, if you ask me what my favorite superhero is, I'd say I don't know. I really don't have one. So if I had if I liked superheroes more, I think I'd be more interested in playing Rivals of my own accord. But I just don't really care about superheroes very much. Like, I enjoy the Marvel movies. I think those are fine. I got fucking poisoned, you fucking bitch. I'm switching out. Yeah. There's a lot of superheroes. I mean, one that I kind of like, This is gonna sound so sus. I know it. I don't really like this character this much because it's problematic, obviously, for some reason, for some of his like lifespan. I kind of like Plastic Man. I like Plastic Man's like irreverent attitude because I vibe with that personally. But then Plastic Man is also a fucking creep sometimes. You know, I'm like, damn it, I want to like Plastic Man, but he'll literally like disguise himself as a dress and wear himself on Wonder Woman or whatever. And I'm like, this is Master Roshi all over again, dude. I want to like Master Roshi. He's the turtle hermit. I'm like, fuck yeah, I vibe with that. That's cool. But then he's also a fucking pervert. You know, I'm like, man, why you gotta ruin these characters with perversion? Damn it. And if you still like them in spite of that, I mean, that's cool. All the more power to you. If you like them because of that, then like, yo, bro, what the fuck? The police are on their way to their house, to your house right now as we speak. I'm calling them. But yeah, dude. That's the one thing. The Plastic Man powder that makes you cereal, dude. Yeah, dude. I love Plastic Man. I love some of the shenanigans he does. I like his character design, like all of that, but fuck, man, why does he have to be a creep sometimes? He's really cool in the Injustice comic as well. He's like the one character that, because I think Plastic Man's son gets kidnapped by Superman, evil Superman, and Plastic Man just walks up into Superman's fortress and like he's just like, motherfucker, give me back my kid. I don't give, you guys are, and it just kind of makes fun of them for playing like the evil villain trope. And they're like, we're not evil. Makes fun of, I think he makes fun of Superman for the outfit that he's wearing. Like, oh, and the throne. I think he's like sitting on the throne. But yeah, Plastic Man's cool because he just doesn't give a fuck. The creepy stuff doesn't happen anymore. I'll take your word for it. If he's done with that life, if they've rewritten him or whatever. Yeah, and that's another thing I like about Plastic Man too. Like he's kind of a joke character, but he's secretly OP as shit. I'm like, oh dude, I vibe with that. It's not like he's designed to be like the savior of everything. He's not like the protagonist, but he's secretly like, yeah, if he wanted to, he could instantly like stop all of us from breathing or whatever. Do I agree with Gen 2 as babyfied? No, what do you mean by babyfied? It's definitely not very hand-holdy, if that's kind of what you're getting at. No, I don't think it's babyfied. Like the designs. Oh, well, I mean they do have baby Pokemon. Is that what we mean? This is when they introduce baby Pokemon, so it's babyfied? No, I've never thought that about Gen 2. Nah. Nah, I will say Gen 2 has probably the weakest decks of almost any Pokemon game. Gen 2 Pokedex, I'm not even talking about power level, I'm just talking about in general, like how the Pokemon are designed and all that. That shit is lame as fuck. Gen 2 has so many things that are like, direct content continuations of Gen 1 designs, and that's fine, like because we can't really think about Gen 2 in a vacuum. It really isn't this is what I'm saying, like Johto and Gen 2 is not its own generation. I really think people need to get on board with thinking of Gen 1 and Gen 2 as one unit, at least for the Game Boy games. Like, it's one unit, and they were interchangeably interlocked. You could trade back and forth. They're not separated in any way. Like, it's not like it is nowadays, ever since Gen 3, where, like, generations are split up, and, like, they're each their own unique, like, area and segment and decks and all that. Gen 2 is just Gen 1 plus, So, yeah, I don't know that it's fair to, like, judge Johto and Gen 2 by the same standards that we would judge other generations. But if we do, then Gen 2 is for sure the weakest entry. Like, and I'm not talking about gameplay or anything like that. I'm talking about like specifically like what it added, what it contributed to the series. Gen 2 is the weakest. It really is just Black 2, White 2. But we call it a separate generation when really it's just Black 2, White 2. People love Black 2, White 2. But imagine calling Black 2, White 2 its own generation. Like, what are we doing? No, the fuck it isn't. And then we got Hard Gold, Soul Silver, which I have still never beaten the Elite Four in that game. So don't ask me if I think Gen 4 remakes are amazing, because I swear to God, I played Hard Gold, Soul Silver when they came out, and I didn't even beat the Elite Four. And then I tried to Nuzlocke Hard Gold, Soul Silver, like, I don't know, 10 years ago, and I still didn't beat the Elite Four because the goddamn grind at the end of Johto killed any motivation I had. I'm not making this shit. I'm honest. Now, I'm excited to go back to that game and actually play it through for realsies. But on God, I've never, for myself, with my own eyes and my own game, I have never seen Kanto in Gen 4. I have never seen it. And yes, thank you, Lenny, for acknowledging that. The grind for Elite Four in Gen 4 is fucking ass. I was like, dude, I don't want to Nuzlocke this anymore. I'm struggling. I think the thing that actually killed me off of it, though, was that they make you go fight the box legendary before you go to Elite Four. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't want to go fight why is this mandatory now? I'm trying to go to Elite Four. And then I said, all right, you know what, fuck. And then I just stopped playing, you know? It wasn't even a conscious, like, I'm going to stop playing. I was just like, oh, I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to go to the legendary right now. And then I never fucking went back. The legendary is definitely mandatory in HGSS. The kimono girls show up. They drag your ass over there. Yeah. Anyway, Double A over on YouTube. I agree with you. I like the creativity of Johto. I like the music. I love the vibes of Johto. But it's just not, there's just not enough there. The remakes did a lot to improve Johto. I will say that, you know? But, like, you can't have Johto without Kanto. So I wish they would stop treating them as separate regions. They're fucking not. They're literally next door to each other. How can they be separate regions? You know? Now, if you want to call them different city-states or whatever, that's fine. They can have their own governments. But they're not a separate region. They're literally in the same peninsula or whatever the fuck it is. They're the same region, okay? They're in the same part of the world. So can we stop getting Kanto games that are only Kanto? Can we fucking make a Kanto game that then lets you go to Johto after? Because then we can consider them, you know, one continuous region and one continuous dex and all of that. Oh, I shouldn't have put Flareon in the front. Let's see. Who did we just beat? The teacher. Oh, wait. That is the one that we needed. Yeah, this one had the self-destructing motherfucking Pineco. You just noticed my GameCubes back here? How come I got 2 GameCubes? Jimmy, I have bad news for you, buddy. I'm playing on a GameCube right now. I have 3 GameCubes, and they're all black. On top of that, I have a Wii, and the Wii is basically a GameCube. So I have 4 GameCubes. Beyond that, the Wii U is basically 2 Wiis stapled together. So I actually have 6 GameCubes. Okay? Now think about this. The Switch is basically a portable Wii U. So I actually have 8 GameCubes. Now think about this. I have 2 Switches. So actually I have 10 GameCubes. Now, beyond this, I have a Switch 2. The Switch 2 is basically 2 Switches. So I actually factually have 14 GameCubes. Gamer math. The formulas are all fucking flying through my face right now. Oh, whoa. expanding, blowing up my mind. I'm Charlie Day in front of the board, like, now listen to this. I have a conspiracy. All Nintendo consoles ever since the GameCube are just GameCubes. But only 3 of you can use the Game Boy player. You're correct. Oh shit. I've been waiting to do that bit. I've thought about this. I've been waiting to do that bit forever, dude. Like, dude, if you really think about it, I mean, people dunk on the Pokemon games on Switch for looking like GameCube games. And if you think about the progression of Nintendo consoles since, I mean, are they really that different? Like, some of them literally have GameCube code within them, you know? And yeah, we can load the Game Boy Player software as well. But you don't have the physical, you know, cartridge thing. But you can make it think it's playing Game Boy Player. Yeah, we can't say that about Winds Waves. Yeah, guys, not gonna lie, dude. That Winds Waves trailer, it's popping. It looks good. However, I will say this one thing about the Pokemon Winds Waves. It just got announced. So obviously we're all sitting with it. It's percolating. It's a new thing. So it's going to feel weird and new. I in my brain I want to say that it's Pokemon Wind. In my brain I think it's singular wind but plural waves, which obviously would not make as much sense, which is why it's not called Wind Waves. But my first initial inclination is to think it's wind and waves, not winds and waves. Does anyone else agree with me? Does anyone else feel that? I feel like it's wind waves, but then I remember, oh right, yeah, it's plural winds. It's more than one wind, guys. The wind's blowing from all over the place. 7.8 out of 10, too much wind. Too much winds. Even one of your coworkers was looking at it. Dude, yeah, I think people are pleased by how Winds Waves looks. I think people are genuinely getting excited for it. It feels like the first actual, like, I don't know, how would you put it? The first actual, like, AAA Pokemon game, perhaps? The new Pokemon game is like a continuation of Shields and Swords. Pokemon Swords and Pokemon Shields? Ew, dude. Double A, I hate that. I hate that. I never thought that in my brain, but I hate that. Pokemon Swords and Pokemon Shields. It'll probably come down to exclusives, Matt. Yeah, probably. I mean, I think I'm just going to get the second version because that's what I've defaulted to from the very beginning. I always get the second version, so I might as well just keep doing that. That being said, I collect every version now, so actually I'm going to get both versions. Actually, I'm going to get both versions. I'll probably just get one at the beginning, and then I'll get the other one on discount or when the complete DLC version comes out on cartridge. Pokemon Old Man Screaming at Clouds version. Yeah, when's Pokemon Clouds coming out? And Pokemon Screams. Pokemon Screams and Pokemon Clouds. Only for the Gen 1ers. Yeah, the next games are Switch 2 exclusive, which is why they actually look good. That's why they look good. You know, that's a sacrifice they had to make. You're going to have to get a Switch 2 if you want to play the new game. Yes, it's confirmed. When they announced it, it was just the Switch 2 logo. No Nintendo Switch logo. And you know they are sticklers about that. They will specify if it's Switch and Switch 2. And it's just Switch 2. Now, the bummer about that is Switch 2 has not been hacked. So, when this game comes out, think about this. When Winds and Waves comes out, assuming the Switch 2 has not been hacked by then, which I don't think it will be, just based on who I've talked to, the guy that is behind modding on Switch 1 has said they don't anticipate Switch 2 ever being hackable. for technical reasons that I can't explain, but that's what I've been told. Um, yeah, they've said that Wind's Waves will come out with no data mining, no way to actually pull the raw base stats of the new Pokemon out of the game. So everything in Wind's Waves would have to be tested by hand. Like every base stat, evolution requirements. Uh if it's true, the rumor of there being a Pokemon that changes what's the word? It was like the Pokemon that can change like yeah, the seed thing, like fractals, and like everything you do affects how that Pokemon develops. Yeah, like the generation of it or whatever. Like it, we would not know anything about how that actually works. We would not know how many variations of that Pokemon there could possibly be, or like what could vary. Like we would be back to like Gen 1 levels of knowledge of like yeah, this thing happened for me, and so you guys, if you go behind this truck or whatever, you know, we would be back to that. Assuming the Switch 2 isn't hacked by then, which again I doubt it would be. Yeah, it took more than 10 years for people to realize that fact. I mean, to be honest, I don't think that was completely unknown. I think it was just something that the Pokemon Showdown developers did not take into account, and it was an oversight for a long time. But Pokemon Stadium 2 actually does reference that in Gen 1 you can't paralyze a normal type, because in Gen 1 you're immune to status effects from moves that share your typing. Yes. So that was on purpose. Yes. The thing that makes it weird um is just that it was a normal type move, and there were a lot of normal type Pokemon. But that's why fire types couldn't be burned. That's why electric types I guess electric types couldn't be paralyzed by Thunderbolt either. Yeah. Yeah, in Gen 1, the classic meme, absolutely. Uh Electric types can be para by Thunderbolt? Really? In Gen 1? I don't know that that's true. Because then, I mean, that breaks the logic of the body slam thing. Yeah, Thunder Wave is different because that's a primary effect. The electric moves that do damage, I'm talking about secondary effects, right? Like the 30% chance to para from body slam. Same thing with the 30% chance to para from Thunderbolt. Um, it would be, yeah, it would work like that. So, you know what? I'm going to sleep powder this Whismur. Fuck this Whismur. Thunderwave doesn't play by those rules though, because it's not a damaging move. It's not a secondary effect. It is the move. Is I'm gonna parry you. But yeah, Gen 1 kind of wonky, guys. It's a good meme. Now in Gen 1 though, yeah. Jimmy when he sees an unparalyzed Pokemon. Thunderwave, Thunderwave, Thunderwave. Oh yeah, dude. Para is busted. Bro, if there's a new Eevee, I think it's time, Lenny. I agree with you. I think it's about time. Let's get a new Eevee. You know? It's about time. Let us see it. Let me see a Dragon Eevee. It's the last special type from from the types that were originally special. That's the last one that's the last Eevee we haven't seen. Dragon Eevee. And you know Dragon Eevee would go hard in the paint, dude. They'd make that thing so busted. Scaleon? Maybe, something like that. Oh, shit. Battery. I'm gonna switch you out. The sleep pattern won't fucking hit. Alright, I'm switching. Who is farthest away from leveling up, please? Teddy Urso. Alright. And before it's all physical defense for Dragon Eevee. I mean, yeah, that would suck. If they gave it Dragon Dance and a good speed tier, make it 130 attack, 110 speed, Dragon Dance, give it Scale Shot, you know. Make it. I'd love to see a normal Eevee as well. That'd be a great subversion of the Eevee thing. I was like, actually, this is what happens if your Eevee just levels up normally. And it's just a bigger, hairier Eevee. I'm good. I'm good for that. I'm down for that. Eevee Leon. Yeah, it'd be Evian or Eevee Leon. I'd say Evian. Just name it Evian. Eevee evolves into Evian by giving it a normal stone. By making it average AF. Name it Averageon. Avrion. Just an average normal type, guys. Nothing special here. Yay, we cleared Area 1 again. We have 400 coupons. You want the Dunsparce? I'm more partial to the Dunsparce. I'd rather see it the Dunsparce. And the Dunsparce is just a giraffe rig situation. Two Dunsparce drilled into each other's tails, and now it's like a Chinese finger trap situation, and you got two Dunsparce, and they name it the Dunsparce. Did I just come up with a great fake mon idea? I think I did. Dude, this fucking Pokespot has not... Nobody wants to eat my food, guys. This whole time we've been trying to do a fucking encounter and nobody's eaten. I guess we'll just go back in. Toxicquill. Oh, what's it name? What's this called? Quillfish. Is that the same Toxicquill? What is it called? Overquill, yeah. Yeah, I like Overquill. It's kind of ugly, and it's kind of funny, but I think it's fine. It just bums me out that the original Quillfish, again, is left out in the cold, you know? Like only this new Quillfish can do this thing. Google gave you a fake mon. Yeah, don't trust Google, guys. These Pokemon don't like traditional Mexican food. They're not eating my flan, dude. What the hell? These Pokemon don't like flan? The fuck? They have no culture. Chelsea doesn't like flan. She just made sure to shit on my culture and yell that out at me. Me for real. I don't like flan that much, actually. I prefer cheesecake. Flan is just inferior cheesecake. In my opinion. I really like cheesecake, though. Yeah, true. Flan is mid AF. Damn, now we're all fucking dumping on flan here. We're shitting on the flan. I think we're right, though. This is all justified takes, guys. We're not making anything up here. Cheesecake is goated. Dude, I didn't even like cheesecake when I was a kid. Well, to be fair, I didn't really have it that much, but yeah, I was like, I don't know, cheesecake, I mean, whatever. But now I'm popping off on cheesecake. Hoppip's almost level 20, guys. Leech Seed incoming. Yeah, cheesecake is great. Dude, I love any dessert with pecans in it. I love pecan ice cream. I love pecan pie. Put those nuts in there and I will ingest it. I am a freak for nuts of the pecan variety. Chelsea called me a freak for liking nuts. And I'm like, excuse me? I'm not the only one who loves nuts. Okay. Where's my fellow nut aficionados in the chat, huh? I can't be the only one. Raise your hand if you're all about the nuts. Come on. It's not just me. Honey roasted nuts. Dude, I love honey roasted nuts. Sorry, Hobbit. We're gonna wait one more level. Bro, I come and talk about balls every time. I see, that's why I knew I wasn't alone. Come on. Mirror B? Are you serious? I don't want Mirror B. I want food to get eaten. Mirror B's nuts. Dies before next level. Matt, please. Don't put that evil juju on me. What the hell? Here we go. We're going to get a one-hit KO on this core fish here. It's going to be hot. Zubat's about to learn Bite as well, by the way, which I love. I love that. Love that for Zubat. Yeah, Zubat kind of a liability. Yeah, Battery. I think Matt named it, right? Zubat at level 15, about to learn insert basic ass. Insert thing it should have came out the womb with. Yes, you're absolutely right. Fucking Leech Seed and Astonish. Like, they give it 2 of the lowest base power moves in the game. And they're like, yeah, have fun with this for a while. Come on. What a joke. They're joking with this. Alright, Corfish, you're gonna die to this Astonish anyway. Jarvis, fix the damage calcs. Dude, Iron Man, Tony Stark would definitely go hard on some Pokemon. For sure he would. Are you kidding me? Tony Stark would be playing Pokemon Showdown in his Iron Man suit. Jarvis, load Pokemon Showdown. Jarvis, give me a random ladder Gen 3 match, please. Jarvis, I feel like Gen 3 random laddering right now. As you wish, sir. Hey, Bite! Oh my god, let's move shit around here. Yeah, that works. Crunch is an egg move. To be fair, Crunch is an egg move for a lot of Pokemon. Wow, this Bite does no damage, by the way. Because I finally backed up my save file, so I know my IVs exactly. This Zubat, fun fact, is Jolly. That's good. Jolly nerfs the special attack. Okay. We're going to be using physical attacks as soon as we get them anyway, but not only is it minus special attack nature, it actually has 0 special attack IV. So compare Bite versus Astonish, doesn't work. I always forget Swablu's normal type, god damn it. Trying to compare the damage from neutral Astonish and neutral Bite, I don't think they're that different. So even though we learned Bite, I think it's still not enough. We need, like, Poison Fang, which I think Zubat gets it at, like, level 40, because fuck you is why. It's still Gen 3, baby. Learn sets ain't catch up yet. Yeah, Zubat gets Poison Fang at level 41. So fuck me. Wing attack at 21, though. So we'll have a good move at 21. Tony Stark would deadass be Giovanni. I think that's not a bad idea. Jimmy, you're pissed that for Alligator doesn't learn Crunch by level up? Yeah. I mean, Crunch, they tried to make it like a pretty exclusive move, I think. But you could breed it through. Jarvis, load up Gen 1 randoms. Play Gym Leader Battle from Red and Blue in stereo. Put me in a stereotypical late 90s bedroom. Jarvis was just uh, what's it called? Dude, what are the fucking AIs called? I don't use AI, okay? I just have a principle against it. Uh, open AI. What's it called? God damn it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care about AI. This is yeah, this is where I become a old crotchety man is when AI comes up. I'm just not about it. I don't believe. I don't believe. The red blue music thing was already sold out. Rip. That's unfortunate. But also expected. I think that's a cool little niche thing. But I don't know. How often are you really going to be carrying that Game Boy around just to play the music? Nah, it's just a collector thing. Which is cool, it's fine, but that's all it is. Okay, let's bite the spoink and see what it does. Maybe we get a flinch. Okay, almost half health. Great. The Pokemon Center barely restocks as well. Yeah, dude. I've been trying to buy a Gliscor Sitting Cutie. It's been like a year and they haven't replenished it. I'm checking right now. Gliscor. Gliscor probably my favorite Gen 2 mon. Oh my god. And then not only that, but it seems like Pokemon Center is having some kind of issue where it thinks I'm using a VPN and it won't load correctly a lot of the time. I'm starting to think, though, my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon is actually Empoleon. I'm really digging Empoleon lately. Empolegoat, more like. We should be getting Galar Sitting Cuties soon. Did I just get splashed? The fuck? They're stunting on me with Splash? Let me put you to sleep. I'll bite you. The Christmas Shaman plush? Yeah, usually if it's a limited edition thing, that shit's gonna sell out. That's just what they do. The demand is crazy. Pokemon, guys, I don't... This might be a hot take. I think Pokemon's pretty popular. I think a lot of people like Pokemon. Double A over on YouTube. Thanks for hanging out for a bit, buddy. Yeah, this is a special Saturday stream. It's almost Sunday, jeez. But thanks for tuning in for a bit, Double A. Appreciate you, man. We'll be back on Monday, or I'll be back on Monday, anyway. With the normal stream. Yeah, I love the Pokemon. I love that the Pokemon Center exists. Oh my god, I'm so glad that that Pokemon finally decided. Hey guys, wouldn't it be cool if we had our own web store? And that's awesome. The problem is they fucking run out of stock and they don't restock. Let me see. Sinnoh. Torterra? I like Torterra. I'm a Torterra fan as well. Porygon Z? I like Porygon Z. I like Shinx. Those Sitting Cuties are available right now. I have my favorite Pokemon from every generation in Sitting Cutie form so far, except for Gen 4. I like Drapion too. Damn, but what is my favorite Gen 4 mon? If I had to pick one. Empoleon or Gliscor, I think, is where I've settled. I have to be honest. Are you guys going to let me run Empoleon in Gen 4? If I let you guys pick, will you pick Piplup for me? All three starters are good, though. I love Torterra, too, dude, honestly. And then, I used Infernape in Gen 4 when I first played it. It's Tepig. Tepig in Gen 4? What the fuck? Hey, yo, what? Camera's trying to give me a fucking hacked save file over here. A hacked ROM. Yeah, it'd be no fire type if you don't take Chimchar. Well, we're gonna play Platinum, so, you know. They added Magmar in Platinum. What else did they add? All three starters are Tepig. I like using Tepig in Gen 5. I think he's the best starter to take. Oh, Bullet Seed. And Bite. Oh, shit, Jimmy. Alright, we'll call it a stream here in a little bit anyway. I don't want to go past midnight. I'm trying to make it a rule for myself and for you guys. Trying not to stream past midnight. I think it's just better for me and for everybody else. Wait, what the fuck? Did he just identify my ass? Is Empoleon dog ass in Platinum? Is it really? Really? Is Empoleon really the worst starter to take in Gen 4? I thought they were all pretty good. But I guess... Let's reason through this. Infernape obviously busted top 1. Torterra kind of slow, but kind of good. You just have to be really, really afraid of ice moves. But if you're not getting hit by ice moves as Torterra, you basically never die. So, yeah. Empoleon... Yeah, Empoleon doesn't have a way to really... He's not really a sweeper, I guess? Is that really the reason why? Like, Empoleon kind of good, but he's not gonna sweep or anything. And also, there's Gyarados. Yeah. There's also Dragon Dance Gyarados. That's true. So, like, why... If you're allowing Gyarados, why use any other water type? True. Temple. What is with you confusing Gen 4 and Gen 5, brother? Temple, the water ground from Gen 5? It's okay. All the generations start blending in after a little bit. I have that about Gen 7 and Gen 8 a little bit. The naming thing. Yeah, yeah. Blame it on the quiz. Blame it on the crane. God damn it. Can we get the rock encounter? Okay, we're going to try and get the rock encounter and then call it there, but if this fucking rock encounter could show up. Dude, I bet Leech Life still does more damage. Let me bite and then Leech Life and see what happens. Bite did that much. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, Boizel. Yeah, I don't know. Boizel's not that good. Floatzel's not that good, but it's not bad either. Shellos, Gastrodon, I think he's pretty good. Yeah. Water Ground. Oh, that's why you were thinking Water Ground. That's right. They're both families are Water Ground. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think the strat for Sinnoh is you take Gyarados as your physical water, and you take something else as your special water. And then you go to town, you have some fun. Ouch. There's just nothing to use water against. Yeah, so the last gym leader is electric. Before that is ice. Before that is steel. You could use water types on, what's his name, Byron? And then what's before steel? Oh, it depends on the game because they switched around 3, 4, and 5. It could be the ghost trainer, the water trainer, or the fighting trainer. Enemy trainers never have fire. Right. Sinnoh doesn't have fire types, so water types don't have anything to do. That's a great point, actually. Like, usually water type's main job is to counter fires. And they don't fucking show up. That's okay. Flint will have more fire types in Platinum, which is the superior version that we will definitely be playing. There's exactly 5 fire types, so let's see. Infernape, Rapidash, Magmortar. Is Growlithe in there? Oh, Houndoom. Uh-huh. Yeah, not including Heatran, because Heatran's post-game, for sure. Damn, what's the 5th? Hold on, I'm thinking. It's not Slugma, is it? No. Vulpix? No. Empoleon is the only water type that doesn't resist Fling. Flint. Yeah, in Gen 4. Yeah. Yeah, Water Steel. It's the only Water Steel to this day. Which I think is very cool that it's still unique to it. Water Steel, probably my 2 favorite types as well. I'm a water type trainer and my name is Steeler. I mean, come on. And I love penguins. How have I not loved Empoleon this whole time? He meant fire or Flint. Flint, the fire type trainer. Fling it's the only water type that does resist Fling, right? because of the dark type move. That's a funny typo. Because that makes that statement completely wrong. But yeah, I meant Flint. Alright, let me see. Google get Pokespot encounters faster XD. Oh! I think it helps if you put snacks in the other spots as well. Somehow. I think that might be true. Wait, what? Wait, you could kind of tell what the Pokemon is that will show up at the Pokespot when it pops off. So when it pops off here, the speed of how it pulsates, if it's slower, that means the Pokemon is rarer. So we could deny an encounter if we don't want it. We got lucky without knowing that and got Zubat and Hoppip, which are both very good. I did not know that. I did not know that. Okay. Let's finish this because we still need Poke Coupons anyway.
Oh, this bitch is wet, dude.
What?
It's juicy.
Whoa! Yeah, we need the Poke Coupons anyway, so we shouldn't quit out on a sequence, but I'm just trying to see what people have posted online as far as how it determines whether something is encountered or not. Trying to find out. You can manip for Trapinch and know when Munchlax is there. That only played on my end? Oh no.
It's payday.
Oh, I think that one played. Because it's payday, baby. Strange. Well, as long as you guys heard it. I don't want you guys spending your hard-earned
What's the matter, trainer?
channel points without a sound effect. Yeah. I think it's just sound alerts is kind of inconsistent sometimes. Unfortunately. You use your points gambling? Attaboy. D-Gen Lenny like a real gamer. That's right. My D-Gen goat. That's what a real gamer would do. Is gamble it all away. My man. Let's see. Just looking at what Redditors have put. Okay. Apparently every 256 steps there's a chance of a spawn. Each turn of a battle counts as 30 steps. Oh. I think we're just getting insanely unlucky right now. I think that's all that's happening is we're getting really fucking unlucky. But I do think the more time effective way of doing this is just to run around. Every 256 steps, there's a 33% chance. And then, yeah, each turn of battle is a few. Huh. After we beat this run through Mount Battle, if it still hasn't popped by the end, we'll just run around a bit and coax that Pokemon out. Which encounter do I actually want, though? Should I manip this? Nah, I feel like that's... I mean, I guess it's fair to choose. I don't even know which I would want, though, for real. Like, which one would be actually the best? I don't... let's look at the level up movesets. I think that's going to be the deciding factor. Gligar, Gen 3 learned set. Definitely no ground moves. Oh my god, yeah. Gligar's moveset is super fucking ass. Holy shit. I forgot how super fucking ass it is. Y'all ready to Poison Sting stuff? Poison Sting and Quick Attack stuff to death? Okay. Yeah, definitely no Earthquake. He never was getting Earthquake. You gotta TM that shit. That's super ass. What about Sandshrew? Sandshrew also does not get Earthquake. These are 3 ground types that we're choosing between. None of them get Earthquake by level up, by the way. Okay, we could Poison Sting stuff with Sandshrew as well, I guess. At least it evolves at level 23, right? Sandshrew will evolve at 23? 22. Ooh, okay, Sandshrew would be the best just for the next fight because our level cap is 23. So we'd have a Sand Slash for the fight with Slash. And Sand Attack, I guess. Yeah, I think Sandshrew is probably the best. Trapinch has a really good attack stat, though. But it only has special moves at the beginning. Yo, wait, what? Nah, dude. Nah. Dude, why does it... Yo, the only physical move it gets before it evolves is Sand Tomb, and it has 100 base attack. And the only move that uses that 100 base attack is Sand Tomb? Oh my god. Oh, that's so incredibly bad. Oh my god. And I loved it so much. I love Flygon. I love the family. At least he gets a stab move melodic, please. Oh shit. You're right. Oh fuck no, dude. Fuck. Dude, what? It gets gust by Egg Move? That's hilarious. I mean, it makes sense for Flygon. That does not make sense for fucking Trapinch. I'll tell you that right now. Quick Attack Trapinch, though? Hold on. We could breed the Gligar with the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, I'm starting to think maybe I should take the Mirror Bee encounter. No, because I mean, I really want to make sure we don't die to the next fight. The next fight is a big difficulty jump. Yeah, I think we want Sandshrew, actually. Sand Slash. You get Slash. When do we get Earthquake? Probably not for a long-ass time, huh? Let's see. XD. We get it at the fucking end. Cipher Key Layer. This is the next to last area in the game. Or we could use Pickup. Okay, here we go. This is what we're going to do, guys. The Pickup table. We're going to level up our Teddy Ursa to level 91. Okay? If we just do that, we'll get Earthquake TMs. Just kidding. Oh man. Oh, the cake. The cake went off. The cake went off. The spot monitor is responding. Ah, shit. Do we fight? Hold on. Do I finish this out or do we leave? I feel like I should probably leave. I think I should leave. How many steps do they stay for? I guess. I think I should leave. Okay, the amount of time we have to get back depends on how many we left behind. I did not leave hardly any. I left one. Okay, let's leave now. Yeah. I should have left more. It would give me more time. Oh well. Go, 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 go. Let me look at the spot monitor and see if we can figure out what it is. Oh, fuck. That is pulsating so slowly, you guys. Oh my god, that's the slowest pulsation I've ever seen in my life. This is definitely a trap inch. Oh, this is definitely a trap inch. I don't think I want it, though. I don't think I want it. Oh, fuck. I think it's fair. I think it's fair to... Nah, I think it's fair to lock in whatever the Pokemon actually is. Like, for the prediction. Like, you guys predicted what the encounter would have been, but... Like, I think it's fair to not go. Like, what if I just didn't make it in time? Damn. But I kind of want a Flygon for Battle Frontier, though. The problem with that is... If you know what the encounter is after it's generated randomly, you aren't taking a random encounter. Yeah. I guess so, but there's instances where I'm not taking a random encounter. Like, I'm repel tricking or whatever. I don't care if it's true, like, I just care if I'm actually encountering Pokemon as they're allowed in the game. Damn. Well, I don't really... I mean, I have 2 Sandshrews already in Emerald, so that doesn't actually help me from, like, a long game point of view for Battle Frontier in Emerald. So, like, Sandslash is good for this very next boss, but then after that, it's whatever. God, but Trapinch is so bad, dude. Oh, God, like, Trapinch is so bad. Oh, God, Trapinch is so bad. Special moves? All up in my ass, dude? It's a Vibrava at level 35. It doesn't evolve to level 35. Oh my god. Oh my god. I assume this is slow enough to be Trapinch, right? Like, it's not Gligar. It's not the middle rarity. God, Gligar would be so bad too. All of these are so bad. That being said, Trapinch. Yeah, we'll go. I think we'll just take it. For sure, if it's whatever it is, whoever predicted that, you get it. But I'm just deciding, like, if I, with knowledge, without actually having encountered it yet, what we actually would do. I guess I'll just take it. It's not like there's that many good shadow Pokemon in this game, so Mirror Bead doesn't help that much when his pool is so big. And Flygon would be pretty cool to have. I'm just gonna ignore it for this game. Honestly, we're taking it and just ignoring it, and then just saving it for Emerald. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna save it for Battle Frontier. Hopefully, we beat the game on this run, and we just go and get it. All right, Flygon will be cool. I am playing through Emerald. Yeah, we're done with the main story of Emerald, but we still need to do the Battle Frontier. And we're using the Pokemon. That's a Sandshrew. Oh! Guess what? Get fucked, you guys. Plot twist. If it's slow, that means it's common. If it's fast, that means it's rare. Oh, man. Now I kind of wish it was a fucking Trapinch. Lenny, you were keeping quiet? Damn, you are one bastard. Oh, I mean, I kind of... Sandslash helps me beat the game, so I guess that's fine. Alright. Listen, you never had them. Based on this encounter, it was never happening. Diamond gets to nickname the Sandshrew. Congrats. Wow. That's my third Sandshrew now in Gen 3. Man, I want the... Now I want a Flygon for... Oh, well. We want to make sure we beat this game. This is the main thing. Level 13? Fuck you. It's a baby. God damn it. What are we gonna do? We're gonna put it to sleep. Did you really know, Lenny? That's a bastard move right there. What a... You have way more self-control than I do, because if I were in that position, I would have immediately said, no, dude, you got it backwards. That's actually a Sandshrew for sure. Like right now, that you need to know that's a Sandshrew. You were like, let's just see how this plays out. For the content. What a beast. What a fucking beast. It goes nuts for Munchlax. Oh, you would remember that. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. It goes nuts for Munchlax, huh? Well, that's cool that you could tell ahead of time so you know whether to waste your fucking time going there or not. Let's put him to sleep. And then I guess I'll lick him. Or whatever. Or astonish it. Imagine this guy was shiny. These guys can be shiny. Pokespot encounters can be shiny. Diamond, I assume Diamond went to bed, so I'll have to message him to nickname Sandshrew here. He took all the channel points. Good job, Diamond. I'm going to @ him on Discord. @ Diamond. Congrats. It was a Sandshrew. A female Sandshrew. I guess we'll wait for the nature too. What are we doing? We're gonna astonish it. Let me bite it. 0% chance bite KOs on a crit. You spent hours trying to get Aeron? Oh, buddy. I feel so bad for you. Aeron is bad in this game. Dude, Aeron is almost as bad as Trapinch. And then you saw the speed difference? I see. Yeah. Aeron is always bad. That makes me so sad. But I think you're right. As a completion thing? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Aeron is always bad in a Nuzlocke, unfortunately. Leech Life is weaker. I'll Leech Life. Wow, that's too weak, actually. It's probably fine to try and catch now, though, right? Whoa, Sandshrew, chill the fuck out hitting these crits. I guess better me than him, though. Yeah, Aeron needs moves. Aeron wants to be a ground type so bad. Rock Stab and Steel Stab are both kind of bad in game. Rock moves are inaccurate, and steel moves suck ass. You know? Let me put him to sleep first. And I like Aeron. I love Aeron. It's so cute. That's one of my favorite Gen 3s. But him and Trapinch, I love them both, and they're both so unfun to use in game. That's why Torkoal is my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon now. You're gonna play some Guitar Hero 3, Lenny? Dude, I miss Guitar Hero 3. I've been thinking about getting a guitar again, just so I could play it. Great Ball. Actually, no, Pokeball. We need the Great Balls for the Shadow Mons that are gonna be scarier. They seem expensive. They can be. It depends on where you're looking. A lot of people will get rid of them for cheapy cheap just because, you know, they haven't played Guitar Hero in a long time or they don't have the game anymore. It's just a big hunk of plastic. We'll name the Sandshrew later. What are we looking at stat-wise? Lax. Met at Rock. Where did you meet that Sandshrew? Rock. Love that. Let me see. We'll call it a stream with this, guys. I'll continue grinding Mount Battle on my own time. Hopefully I make some good progress tomorrow and Monday before we go live. So we get actual progress done. But you guys were hanging out and we were just grinding out today. So I appreciate y'all. It's almost like you guys enjoy watching my streams regardless of what we're actually doing, huh? If I were to be so bold as to suggest that. Oh, these IVs are kind of good, guys. The Sandshrew is kind of good. This is the IV range. Pretty decent. Pretty decent, pretty solid. Oh, you're going to stream some Guitar Hero? Let's go. Okay, dude. Lenny, please. You're going to be live on YouTube, right? You stream on YouTube? I'll try and catch that. I got some Pokemon Go to do tomorrow, but yeah, I love some Guitar Hero. All right, well, we got the ground type. We'll get the grinding. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Damn, I got trolled so hard by that monitor. Liddy, you son of a bitch. You sassy motherfucker. He knew that was a Sandshrew the whole time. That's cool. I mean, that's the best thing for getting us through the game. But damn it, man, Flygon would be fun to have in Battle Frontier. But that's way so far down the road. Let's just beat this game. All right, bye, everybody. Thanks a lot. I had fun streaming. I hope you had fun hanging. Thank you, Melodic. Bye-bye.